Good morning, folks. This is Longshot here with another statue review. Today, I'm really excited to bring to you by Sideshow Collectibles the Dark Phoenix Premium Format statue. Displayed before you over here is the Dark Phoenix's first appearance in the Uncanny X-Men number 134 from 1980. Now, a little background about this character. Her real name is she's one of the original X-Men, known as Jean Grey. Her codename was Marvel Girl. And she turned into the Phoenix, the regular Phoenix, in X-Men number 100, when the X-Men were trapped on a space station, ready to be killed by a solar flare. Now, what Jean did was she sacrificed herself by hopping on a space shuttle to basically take on the solar flare. And then, to take on the blast. She survived the blast, but when she came out, she was a totally different person. She was the Phoenix, and then afterwards, she had all this new power, but she had fainted. Later, when she woke up, from her conscious state, she woke up, and all her feelings that were suppressed had awoken, and that was the alter ego known as the Dark Phoenix. So there's the Phoenix, and then there's the Dark Phoenix, and then freaking as the most powerful mutant, basically went apeshit, but trying to destroy Jean Grey's former life, former self, because those other feelings had been exposed and everything else had been suppressed as the Dark Phoenix. Now, before any stalling, let me reveal to you the masterpiece itself. Here it is, right here. This is the Jean Grey Premium Format by Sideshow Collectibles. Displayed here is the regular head. Now, some people in the past, when Sideshow makes an exclusive head, this is what they usually do. They white out the eyes, they make the hair all crazy as the exclusive head, and particularly with the Storm Premium Format statue. In this particular case, this is the face that you'll get as the regular. I do not have the exclusive head because I do not care for the exclusive head, so I'm not going to get it. But the exclusive head has her with regular eyes, kind of before she goes ape shit. This is really nice sculpt. But let's go all the way down. I'll go right around for you. Nice, good ab sculpt on this one. The gold paint and the nice matted finish red on the costume really comes out nicely in this. A lot of people got theirs broken because there is a lot of little pieces, little corners and stuff that can get chipped, frayed, and shattered. So you got to be really careful when you get this piece. Plus, Sideshow's quality controls are basically non-existent. So you have to it's a real coin toss. Fortunately for us, now Sideshow and their humongous edition sizes now make, this is a 4,000 edition size. Listen, and they did a nice job with it. I mean, now the MSRP on your average premium format, which used to be between, $250 and $350, this son of a bitch is now $475, $500. The MSRP is $500, but you could get it for a little bit less if you're really close with your comic book store. Now, the thing I like about this is the fire. The fire resin was really well sculpted. I can't really argue with anybody in regards to this. This was really well done piece. There's a lot of good detail in here. I mean, you could have gotten it from older pieces too, get that great detail at a much lower price. But like I said, Sideshows, they're up in their prices now because there's a lot of people that are scalping, and flipping and all that other stuff. So I guess with the higher prices now, it's maybe a little bit harder to do because not everybody could shell out $500 at a clip. But that's just my own opinion. I'm sure other people feel differently, and that's fine. You and I could both agree to disagree, and you could still keep it moving. It's incinerated wood by a peg. Obviously, you're not going to see the feet in the peg. It's just the big metal peg. I think the metal peg could have been a little bit thicker to ensure, because I do potentially in the future see a somewhat of a leaning issue in this. Maybe. Not like with the Vega quarter scale statue, which basically all of them are leaning. Let me get a nice close-up shot of the rump. It's a really very well sculpted rump. I mean, not as big as I like them personally, but nonetheless, it's still, and in the red, you could actually envision a big Macintosh apple. Okay. A little criticism. Well, let me finish. Let's get up to the nice musculature in the back. It's a really well done statue overall. I really, the only pet peeve of mine that I have, besides the shitty QC, is getting this little thing in here. The ribbon comes in with a peg right here, and it's really a tight fit. Like, you have to be very careful you don't rub any of the paint, because you can see it's basically touching her arm in order to get it in there just right. So in that way, it's a little fussy of a statue to put together, but that's really the only piece. Everything else, it's the head, the body, and the base from the the bottom all the way up. The arms, actually, believe it or not, you figure they would come magnetized. They're not. They're actually attached to her. But that's going to be it today for me, folks. Please sub. Please comment. Let me know what you think of this piece. I actually really think it's a good, pretty nice display of the Dark Phoenix. I like it better, personally, than the XM Phoenix. Only because I think it's a little bit more aggressive looking. Not saying that the quality in XM's not there. Totally is. But as overall, just the display of the Jean Grey Marvel Girl, I just happen to like this one better, personally. Like I said, guys, have a great day, okay?